Hey. Hello, good morning, happy new year, and I hope you're all well. So today this is my third attempt of recording this video, and I'm going to try and keep it as summarized as possible because 20-minute videos, nobody got no time for that. And so where am I? This is my office, and yep, I've got another ZV-E10 camera shooting at me, which is great. It focuses and it keeps sharp on the eye, so that's great. And what can I tell you? So if you recall, last time I made a video, I was saying that one of my NAS had a hard drive failure, and I was kind of having problems sourcing a new drive. Problem with sourcing a new drive wasn't that I couldn't find a new hard drive, it was the fact that I couldn't afford one. So anyway, quickly tell you what I did do. So when I originally set up everything, I was working at the then optimal size hard drive of the time was 4 terabytes. We obviously now have much larger hard drives that are available, and if you work out the price per terabyte, 4 terabytes isn't actually very cost effective anymore, especially on a spinning disk. So whilst it's always nice to get larger, I can't really justify for the NAS. The NAS just is a NAS, it doesn't actually, it's not drive space that I often go on to. It's often just backed onto, so I kind of really don't care that much for what's on the drive of the NAS. So anyway, the long and the short of it, my solution was to get a large volume drive, like I got a Seagate Exos X18 16 terabyte drive, which is pretty cool. And the solution for getting that at a good price was to buy it in a USB enclosure. It was just lost something there. Anyway, I try squirrel brain. The solution for me with this was to get a Seagate expansion caddy, like a USB enclosure, and it was kind of a risk that I was willing to try. So on Amazon I got it for £225 or £220 I think, so that worked out pretty good per terabyte. And when I got it here in Portugal, I ripped it open, took the drive out, and sure enough, it was a server grade hard drive. It's an Exos hard drive, which is Exos 18 actually, X18, which is a very good hard drive indeed, and over 100 euros cheaper to buy it inside a USB caddy. Anyway, so what I did was I moved all the stuff that was on my drives in the computer onto the new Exos, so I could shift everything onto the NAS, the hardware onto the NAS. So reason I'm telling you all of that is that I wanted to let you know that when I opened up Resolve today, everything was missing. So I've already solved it, and I've already explained it in 2 other videos, but I'm going to try and explain it quickly again. Whew. Oh, sorry, I'm racing through things. So here I am again, and this is Resolve 18. So it's going to be difficult to explain this because everything now works, but before, all of these video clips were red icons with a media not found kind of label on them, and when it was almost 1,400 files missing, so that's really worrying and stressful and can be a nightmare to contend with. But fear not, there is always a solution. And in Davinci Resolve, we had this icon here. When something goes missing, this icon goes red, and it tells you relink media. So if you click that, it will tell you how many missing clips are present and gives you the option to locate it or do a disk search. In my case, I located, specified the new drive, and it took a long time, and the other videos did take a long time, but we found all the clips and it was quite seamless and simple. So let's catch up with where I am today. I actually haven't done any work yet today. I'm rabbiting here really. So there's this footage and stuff going on here, and if you recall, we did these markers with marker names and a description for the marker, a comment for the marker, so we know what's going on, and that's all well and good. However, I wanted to explain something I've learned recently in this workshop, which I think is super useful, and on a PC, which I am, I'll give you the shortcut keys for how to do it. But say for example, this clip of the wheel rolling actually happens after or during me getting on the bike and riding away, because you can see somewhere, you can probably see it, I don't know where it is, I have the GoPro pointing down on the ground somewhere around there, I don't know. So what I want to show you today is actually that you can reorder the clips in the timeline without doing too much dragging, and that is done by Control, Shift and period, or Control, Shift and comma. The two buttons are next to each other, and with that I can now reorder that clip in the timeline without shifting and losing without cropping in on any of the other clips, because otherwise, I mean, I could do this and go like that, and then I'd have to move that over there and then do that, oh crap, and oh dear, and oh I might have all of that is a nightmare. So you can in fact just do that with the shortcut keys, and that is super useful. So what else? Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it short like that, because I mean 8 minutes is enough. Let's come back to me, main camera. Okay. So over the end of last year, I had some client projects. I was away on a retreat filming, and then I've been editing, so it didn't give me much time or motivation to make any more of these, especially when I had this hard drive issue that I was getting a bit worried about, especially when I was taking on a lot more client footage and I didn't want to kind of confuse myself. And then obviously I had my mother visiting for Christmas and New Year's, and then I caught this horrible throaty cough that I'm just getting over right now. So that's that. Yeah. And as I said, I got the new camera finally. That was also a reason why I wasn't making these videos. My old Sony A7R II is crap at focusing, and it sees this amount of light as low light, so it has trouble tracking and focusing on me in that situation, which is less than ideal. So finally got a camera that works as a good webcam, and that's great. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna probably, after this video, I'm gonna crack on and do some more editing. Well, not editing, but get some of this stuff done. So I'd like to make next videos more about storytelling and sourcing audio and that sort of thing, than just keep talking about markers and making dailies, because this is quite boring. And also wanted to say, like, I'm going to make a deadline. I'm going to give myself a deadline for March. March is going to be the day I'm going to get one video out, just so that I've got something going up on YouTube. I don't think I'll publish it publicly, but I'd like to get like a series of videos ready. But let's say March as a deadline for the first video I complete on this video series. I think I've got probably about 8 videos to make. So let's say we've got the whole of we're the 11th of January, and we've got the whole of February, and I know I've got some work commitments coming up between now and then, but why not, let's say March the 1st, there should be a video published by then. I'll probably link it below. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but let's leave a comment below. I mean, I'll maybe make it an early release for you guys who are watching this, who want to care and want to watch it. I'll put a link. You tell me what you think I should do with it, and I want to get the video series out this year and hopefully before the summer. But 8 videos is a lot. So yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, we got to 12 minutes. Okay, that's finally, that's great. I mean, I've done 2 other 20-minute videos this morning, and I've actually not done anything else. So today's going a bit slow. Right, guys. Leave a comment below. Tell me how your Christmas was. Tell me how your New Year is. What resolutions you have, if any. I think they're stupid, but I don't intend to have any resolutions. But I have intentions, and I have intentions of getting these videos done. So, thoughts and stuff, words out. Right. Catch